Gotta get Hey everyone, Seth Hillary here. I'm getting ready to do original songs. I just gotta finish getting started, and then we'll be ready. Oh, you know what? I want to turn. I should have done this earlier. I just remembered this. I want to turn off this setting here before I start. There's this. Maybe I have to do it next time. All right, I'll do it next time. All right, let's just start. Why did that not work? Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. I am here to do original songs for you. I'm going to start with one that I have never before started with. I don't know if this is a good song to start with or not. Sun struggles to rise over the sea as he heads off to work for minimum wage. By the time he makes it home at 8, his kids will be asleep. It wasn't like this till they shipped his old job overseas. And he pledges his allegiance, and he bleeds red, white, and blue. But the dream he once believed in, it just ain't coming true. As we watch our firm foundations turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. The rich don't pay, and the banks can't bail. Only the poor go to jail. Kid walks home from school, afraid of the police, while his mama prays that she don't end up face down in the street. And she pledges her allegiance, and she bleeds red, white, and blue. But the dream she once believed in, it just ain't coming true. As we watch our firm foundations turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. Working class ain't got no super PACs, but if 100 billion voices speak, they can't ignore that. So we pledge our allegiance, and we bleed red, white, and blue. 'Cause the dream we still believe in has a shot at coming true. As we watch our firm foundation turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. Here in broken promised land. Thank you, Dr. Killjoy. So I'm Seth Hillary. If you are enjoying these songs, well, I wrote them. And of course, I wrote them whether you're enjoying them or not. Thank you, Katie. Yes, I really did write these songs. How are you? Not. Oh, is that K-O-O? I don't know how to pronounce that. But thank you. I'm fine. How are you doing? And Dom, yes, I really did write these songs. Yes, I really did. Okay, what should I play next? Should I do another song in that vein? Or, that song mentions super PAC. It says working class ain't got no super PAC. You know what a super PAC is? A super PAC it's an acronym, PAC, Political Action Committee. These were created in 2010 with the infamous Supreme Court ruling known as Citizens United that opened the floodgates to unlimited money in politics. And I got another song that mentions super PACs, so I might as well play that one. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about rumors and leaks and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding. Oh, thank you, Cole, for the galaxy. Gotta watch the flow of the funding. Top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5-minute robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding. Top down and back up. The fat cats and their luckies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding. Top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Hey, thank you so much, Cole, for the galaxy, and also TS. Thank you for the rose, or T Scott. I'm sorry. Thank you for the rose. AI. Romy, IMO. I don't want to lie. I should say yes. Of course, I remember you, but I don't want to lie because I just don't like lying. Thank you, T Scott, for the follow. And why does and thank you, Bryn. Yes, follow the money. And why does Liam think I'm AI? Explain yourself, Liam. Why am I AI? Thank you so much. Oh, Shah, thank you so much. Piotr, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for the nice comments. That must be it. Nobody could possibly be this good, right? Sorry. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. So, I don't know. Should I do another political song or should I switch? I have this. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to pin that. I got to start pinning these comments. So, I got this song I thought it was done, but now I'm not even sure. I actually finally moved it to my out of my work in progress folder, but now I'm still thinking of making a change for it. So I've written a bunch of songs about this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shah. I appreciate you for the comments. So I could do another one of these songs, or I could switch gears and like do, oh, Christina, thank you for the Rosa. You're so awesome. I appreciate you. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already doing that, or subscribe. And if you can support me through the live goal or otherwise, that would be totally appreciated. That keeps the songs coming. And the live goal tonight is to play for you, just one play for you, because of course I want to play for you. And thank you, Keegan, for the rose. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the love, everybody, and the support. All right, I gotta try this song. I thought it was done, but now I'm gonna try something a little different. And then maybe we can switch gears and do like love songs or something, or fun songs. Your bank can steal your cash, but there's a law they passed, so you can't sue them. The creek you used to swim in was turned all green and crimson. They're allowed the pollution. Can't cut taxes for the men with more than they can spend in 100 lifetimes, while millions of poor slobs have to work 2 jobs just to grab a lifeline with all the information you ignored. You didn't even know this is what you voted for. If you don't pay attention to what they're doing, seems like winning is really losing. Ready or not to hear it, I got a little advice. Pay attention or pay the price. They work hard to keep your focus on ignorant immigrants and wokeness, just to keep you scared. Every here and there you see imaginary enemies as the sound bites flare. Endless distractions to trick voters, to give them power just to serve their donors. If you don't pay attention to what they're doing, what seems like winning is really losing. Ready or not to hear it, I've got a little advice. Pay attention or pay the price. Thank you, Christina and Althea, Elijah. You may not be into politics, but politics is into you. Ignorance is bliss until you realize that you're screwed. If you don't pay attention to what they're doing, what seems like winning is really losing. Ready or not to hear it, I've got a little advice. Pay attention or pay the price. You need to hear this once. You need to hear this twice. Thank you, Libby. Pay attention or pay the price. Pay attention or pay the price. 9 new messages. Why are my messages not scrolling? Oh, thank you for subscribing, Shah. Oh my goodness, how was the tournament? I came in last. 4 out of 4, but I still, it looks like I'm back in next Friday still. Next Friday at 8:45 p.m. New York time. Thank you, Chase, for the follow. And thank you, Kiki, for the comment, which I will pin. And thank you, Keegan, for the follow. And thank you, Christina, for the comment. And Jillian for the comment. And thank you for the follow. And Oh, thank you. I gotta pin all these comments. So Miles, I am doing all songs that I wrote. So if you like these songs, I wrote them. So there's something I'm still not sure about in that song, but I don't know. Thank you, everybody. And okay, should I switch gears? Should I could do more of these political message songs, or I could just totally switch to something else. Because I have, if you go to my website, you'll see I have my songs broken up into 6 categories. One of them, and most of them are love songs of some kind or another. There's the sweet love songs. There's the troubled love songs. Then there's the mental health songs. Then there's the political/message songs. Then there's the just plain fun songs. And then there's the life in general songs. So, and I really appreciate all these nice comments. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already doing that. Oh, and I forgot to start the app. The app that, wait a second, where is the app? Oh no, all those followers. Oh, I'm looking at I got the wrong browser open. That's my problem here. I have the wrong browser. Okay, now I can start the app. So if we get to 5,000 likes, we'll get the heart animation on the screen. If we get to 10,000, we'll also get the heart animation. If we get to 100 coins, we'll see Superman because you're also super. If we get to 500 coins, you'll see sparkles because you are sparkling. That's like fireworks. Thank you, Meadow. So what was I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. I totally forgot what I was saying. So what should I do? Should I do a love song or, Thank you so much. And I got to pin these nice comments. And do leave comments. And if you say something nice, I can pin your comment. You'll become world famous around here. Oh, we got 5,000 likes and the heart animation because you're also awesome and it's so much love. Thank you so much. And don't forget to support me and follow me if you're not already doing that. And well, if you're already supporting me, you can continue to keep supporting me. The live goal tonight is one play for you because I love to play for you. That seems like a good goal to set. All right. Oh, should I do my current single? Who wants to hear my current single? Oh, a love song. My current single is interesting to me because it's both a message song and a love song because it was actually built on an ancient Chinese proverb. So it's a message song that turns into a love song. Does that sound good? How does that sound? So I got to do my new single, although maybe I should wait because some people have been coming in and requesting it. Believe it or not, people have been coming in and requesting my new single. All right, let's do, maybe somebody will come in and request it. Maybe I'll just do a straight ahead old love song. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. You're heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise. This picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. So I'm Seth Hillary. I am doing all original songs, everybody. Oh, by the way, you know what? Here's the deal. If you, my live goal tonight is play for you. So if you give me a play for you, I will play for you. You will get the priority on the next song. Of course, these are all originals, so don't ask me to play Johnny Cash or, Wonderwall or whatever people ask for. But if you don't know any of my songs, you can ask for a type of song. As I mentioned earlier, I have my songs broken up. If you go to my website, you'll see 6 categories of songs. There's the sweet love song. There's the troubled love songs. There's the mental health songs. There's the political/message songs. There's the fun songs, and then there's the life in general songs. And whoever contributes and gives a play for you, I will play for you. You will get the choice. Thank you so much. My new single. Thank you, Meadow, for the nice comment. If you say something nice into the chat, I may pin your comment and you'll become world famous around here. So, okay, we got a request for my new single. All right. Somebody wants to hear so as I mentioned earlier, this is like a message song, but it's also a love song. And it was created because I heard this Confucius said, somebody said this Confucius said proverb, and I thought, oh man, that should be a song. So I turned it into a song. So I can safely say without bragging that my song has words of wisdom. I tried to live like I was told, working hard to fit the mold. No idea what my dream was, or what I really love. I felt so empty that it struck a nerve the day I came across these words. We all have 2 lives. The second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. I started working on myself, set goals for me, not someone else. Found meaning in what I do. That's when the world said I was ready to meet you. We all have 2 lives. The second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. You have your life, I have mine. We created something greater now that they're combined. We all have 2 lives. We knew the second had begun the moment we realized have won. So you can hear it, not only you can stream it and also download it from my website, but of course it's on all the streaming platforms. So we need to meet the live goal. And whoever, Shelby, Parker sent a rose. Let's see, Parker sent a rose, and Shelby sent a goat, and Shelby sent a cherry. Thank you so much. Hey, Shelby, how are you? And again, whoever sent a play for you, I will play for you. So I'll give you the priority of choosing the next song. And we definitely need one of those tonight to meet the live goal, because, that's important. Shelby, how are you tonight? It's so good to see you. Where's Josh tonight? You and Josh usually come at the same time, right? You guys like, Oh, Shelby, thank you so much for 10 heart puffs. Thank you so much. So, what were we saying? What was I saying? And somebody said something, and somebody asked about the song about being dumb. Yeah, I actually have 2 songs about being dumb. One of them is really old, and I wrote it in 1994. It's called Dumb and Dumber. And then when I released it as a single, a friend of mine saw my newsletter, and I guess it must have jogged his, creativity, and he sent me an idea for another song about being dumb. So now I have a song called Dumb and Dumber, and I have a song called Dumb and Famous. So I have 2 songs about being dumb. I sing Dumb and Dumber a lot. I don't sing Dumb and Famous that much because, I don't know. I get a lot of requests for Dumb and Dumber, but Dumb and Famous is pretty fun also. Should I do Dumb and Famous? Johnny, thank you for the follow. And thank you, and I'm going to pin these nice comments. And thank you, Uniel. Thank you so much for the follow. If you're enjoying my live, please follow me. These are all original songs. So I can do Dumb and Dumber, or I can do Dumb and Famous, or none of the above. So which of those choices? And again, if you contribute to the live goal, we need 1 play for you. I will give you the priority. So anybody have any opinion? Dumb and Dumber, or Dumb and Famous, or none of the above? I know that's too many choices, right? Let me know. I want to know. I want to make my audience happy. And if you, again, you can tell I really want to meet this live goal. Whoever the goal is to play for you, and if you send a play for you, I will play for you, and I will give you the choice. Your preference will take priority, and you can name a specific song of mine, or you can tell me a type of song. Sophie, thank you for liking the live. And Uniel, did I say that already? Thank you for the follow. Well, I'm saying it again if I didn't say it already. Johnny, thank you for the follow. Sophie, you are the GOAT. Thank you so much. Love you so much too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the love and support. So, what's it gonna be? Oh no! I'm so glad you're here. I wish I knew how to pronounce your name, but it's an emoji, right? What is that emoji? I can't tell what that is. It's so small on my screen. Wiley, thank you for the follow. So I'm Seth Hillary, doing all original songs and, of course, Yap music. I guess I'm doing Yap music. So I have the song again. Riley. Riley. I'll try to remember that. I'm so bad with names. It really hurt my career a lot. I could not remember people's names and faces. I'd see people, I'd met them 5 times, and I still couldn't remember who they were. It might be easier because I can see it written down, but I'll try to remember Riley. I even came up with a word for it because it happened to me so many times. You have no idea how embarrassing it was. But I have name-nesia because it happens so much. Processing is here. So should I do Dumb and Dumber or Dumb and Famous or none of the above? So remind me if I forget, okay? Don't take it personally. Nobody's telling me what to play. So I guess I have to I haven't done Liars in Charge yet. I did a couple of political songs earlier. Well, and again, whoever contributes to the live goal is play for you. So I will play for you and give you the priority of choosing the next song if you can contribute towards the live goal. We only need one, actually. Well, it might look like AI, but it's not AI. But if you think it's AI, what would I have to do to convince you it's not AI is the real question. Okay, Dumb and Famous. Okay, I'll do Dumb and Famous. So this is new. Dumb and Dumber is old. Dumb and Famous is pretty new. I was actually hoping someone would say that. She looked at me and said, "You ain't the sharpest in the shed." Told me that I won't amount to spit. When she walked out the door, she made her bed. She's gonna eat those words, count on it. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight. Crowd clapping along like it's contagious. With my name on the marquee, she can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. No, it may be true I didn't do real great in school, but my low grades didn't mean I failed. I had other things I needed to do, like studying my picking and my scales. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight. Crowd singing along like it's contagious. With my name on the marquee, she can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. While she's watching on TV as I work it, having fun, maybe she might start to see which one of us is dumb. So let her call me not so bright. I'll be up on stage tonight. Crowd dancing along like it's contagious. With my name on the marquee, she can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. With my name on the marquee, she can think of me as the one who's dumb and famous. So that was Dumb and Famous. Mauricio is asking for me to sing a song that I did not write. And I am not going to sing any songs that I did not write, except if I decide. The one exception, I haven't even done this in a long time, is that I sometimes will throw in a Grateful Dead song because I am a big Deadhead. And you know what? You know what I should do next? So the Grateful Dead's rhythm guitar player, Bob Weir, passed away this year, back in January. So I actually had a tribute song for their lead guitarist. The founder of the band is named Jerry Garcia, and he was the lead guitarist. He passed away, sadly, in 1995, and I wrote a tribute song for him. And when Bob passed away, I thought, this song applies to him too. But I thought, Bob deserves his own tribute. So I want to play that song for you. I hope you will indulge me if you're not a Deadhead, but I think I've had people tell me they like the song, even if they're not Deadheads. And again, this is a tribute to the rhythm guitar player of the Grateful Dead. Bob Weir. From the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear. Your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life. You sent joy to fill my ears, like a daydream in the sunshine. You're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. I got on, the bus took off, and the music never stopped. Izzy, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Chase, for the share. Thank you, Shadow, for the comment. I'm going to pin that. Oh, that comment came a while ago. I guess I missed that comment. Thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce your name. Cole. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Holy smokes. That could mean something good or bad. I'll take it as a compliment, though. And thank you, Unel. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ashton. How are you? You literally just wrote that song? No, you didn't, because I wrote that song several months ago. I wrote it in January. And I have the copyright registered, so don't even think about stealing it. Oh, I am so popular that I have 10 people, 11 people in the room with us right now. I am so popular. Every time I put out a video, like 200 or 300 people watch it. Can you believe that? And Bridget, thank you for following. We have 21 new followers tonight. If we get 10 more, we will get the jumping, bouncing pumpkin animation because we're so bouncy and happy. Thank you so much, Bridget. Oh, Ashton, that's a really good question because there's no actual answer to it because, you know, like a song I played earlier, a Rembrandt Star, I wrote that. You know, first of all, that song, I came up with this crazy idea, a Rembrandt Star. You know, it was inspired by this tour of Europe I did back in 1983. And the thing that blew me away, like of all the things I saw, you know, I went to all the museums and all the sites. The one site that blew me away most was these Rembrandt paintings, especially the Night Watch, that's really famous. But there are several of them where he does this magical thing with light. So one day I was just thinking about a couple sitting under the star and a light shining on her face like a Rembrandt painting. And I thought, a Rembrandt star, could I make a song out of this? And then I came up with a verse about a couple, you know, under a night sky, and she's she's like a work of art. And then I came up with another verse, like comparing her to the paintings. Then I took the art and switched it to that verse. So then I had a verse about paintings, and I had a verse about the couple under the sky. And I'm like, now what do I do? Okay, so this is like, there are different song structures, and this was obviously going to be this, what's called a verse. Well, there's several names for it. It's AABA, verse, bridge, verse. Otherwise, songwriters call it AABA. So this is obviously going to be one of those, and it's not going to have a chorus. So I thought, okay, I got 2 verses. So now what am I going to do? I need a bridge. And then I just thought, oh, well, if this is the last night of my life, I'll be happy. Okay, so that's the bridge. Okay, now what? Now what am I going to do? And then I just thought, I should talk about how happy I am, right? So I wrote a verse about how happy I am. And that could be the end of the song, verse, bridge, verse, but it was too short. So I thought, I need another bridge and another verse. And I'm like, what am I going to write? What's the next bridge going to be? So the first bridge was if I never see the moon again. And if I never see another day. And then I thought, oh, well, I am going to see another day. So that's the next bridge. And I have one more verse left. And I'm like, what else can I do? I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to write the song. And each step of the way, I'm like, now what? And then I thought, oh, you know what I haven't done in this song yet? I haven't touched her. I haven't kissed her. So that's the last verse. And I wrote that song in like, I don't know, a half an hour. Well, the lyric, the music took a lot longer, actually, because I just didn't know what to do with it until I finally figured it out. So, and I have another song I wrote in like 10 minutes. I have this other song, I was in the shower. I can do that one next. I was in the shower and I was thinking, just, how your mind wanders in the shower. My mind wandered back to this old hit song and I was just singing it in my head when I was a kid. And it hit me how simple that song was. And I'm not telling anybody what it is unless somebody guesses. If you guess, I'll tell you what it is. But I thought, I want to write the simplest song I can. And by the time I was done with the shower, I had the whole words written. And the next morning, I ran down to the studio, and the first thing I thought of musically worked. So I wrote the whole song in like 10 minutes. But other songs have taken me years, literally. I have one, that's another one I can do. I have this one I've been doing a lot lately because I really like it. I started it more than 30 years ago. 35 years ago, maybe. 33 years ago. And I actually thought I finished it. And I was so excited, I ran into the studio and wasted money on a demo recording before I realized it wasn't ready. And it was another 30 years before I thought of that song again. And I thought, I'm a better songwriter than I was then. Maybe I can fix it. I've done that a couple of times recently. I really don't want a young girlfriend because I'm married and my wife wouldn't like it. Oh, I don't know. I've written several hundred songs. Yeah, actually they do. My own songs do get stuck in my head, especially if I'm working on recording them. So, all right, let me play the song that should I play the 5-minute song or the 35-year song? Which one should I do? The 5-minute song or the 35-year song? The one that took 10 minutes? Okay, I'm going to do the one that took 10 minutes. And I liked it enough that I released it as a single. So it's out there. I just got to remember what it's called. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Okay, this is the one I wrote in 5 minutes. Well, 10, because the lyric was 5, and then the music was probably another 5. So. Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. the way. There's not much I can do, just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on, share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only three that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. "35-year song?" Okay. Actually, this song, I got 3 songs out of this one. Oh, thank you, Christian, for the summer sunset and the dolphin and the rose. And what else? Oh, my goodness. And Stone? Is that Stone or Sloan? Stone. Thank you for 4 roses. I really appreciate the love and support, everybody. We're still looking for the live goal, which is play for you. And if you, whoever does a play for you, you get the priority on the next song, because I want to play for you. So, well, thank you, Yunel. So, I actually have 2 35-year songs, because there's another one I actually finished even more recently than the first one. But the one I was thinking of, I actually got 3 songs out of it. Because, I told you it wasn't really done when I had it, but I loved the idea and I loved the chorus, but the verses weren't there. And I had an amazing opportunity when I was really young. When I was really young in the business, that is. I wasn't that young. But when I was pretty new in the business, I was invited by a 2-time Grammy-nominated songwriter to co-write with him. So I went over to his house and I played him this song that I thought he was going to help me fix. But we ended up writing a different song with almost the same title. I can play both of those too. But here's the one that, but this one, 35 years later, I thought, oh yeah, that song. I wonder if I could fix it. And I think I did. You tell me. Charged it to the fire, so in love, I never could have known it would all blow up. But the hot nights and the fights, the begging you to stay, are just a hard luck tale to tell someday. Another war story of a brave and battered heart. Another blaze of glory, the changing of the guard. Where now you and me are history, a dream that got shot down. Another war story from love's great battleground. I'm shell-shocked and I'm hurt, but I'm standing tall, gaining strength with every tear that falls. The struggle is to just give up and let go. Chalk it up as one more chapter closes. Another war story of a brave and battered heart. Another blaze of glory, a changing of the guard. Now you and me are history, a dream that got shot down. Another war story from love's great battleground. another war story of a brave and battered heart. Another blaze of glory, changing of the guard. We're nothing but a memory, a dream that got shot down. Another war story from love's great battleground. Another war story from love's great battleground. Well, oh my goodness, Christian, for another summer sun. And what else? 19 roses. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and the support. So, Mason, how are you? Did I pin this comment yet? I gotta pin this comment if I haven't pinned it. Well, if I have pinned it, I'm pinning it again. Thank you, Preston. Thank you, Mason. The Intruder. No, I wish I had that kind of, I wish I had any hits, actually. Never mind as many as the lead singer of Rem. And thank you, Regan, for the follow. Thank you so much. I'm Seth Hillary. If you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to smash your follow button or subscribe button or whatever it's called wherever you are. So I can play. I mentioned 3 songs before I played that one. I mentioned 3 other ones. So I told you I got 3 songs out of that one song. One of them I co-wrote with a 2-time Grammy nominated songwriter, and it's almost got the same title. And then there's another one. There's a line in that song that became its own song. And then I mentioned there's another song from 35 years ago that I recently finished. Oh, and there's another one. There's one that I haven't played in such a long time, and I tried learning it yesterday, and I don't know if I can play it. But I mentioned a 2-time Grammy nominated songwriter, and I realized, I've actually written with, believe it or not, quite a few very, very successful songwriters. And I was thinking, how many did I actually write with? People who've had #1 hits. How many #1 hit songwriters have I actually written with? So I went back and tried to count, in my memory, and I counted 10. So I've actually co-written with 10 songwriters who've had #1 hits on the Billboard charts. Got one, so what? What do I got in the corner of my mouth? I don't know. How can you even see the corner of my mouth? But whatever's there, I hope it's not there anymore. So this one I was trying to learn the other day. When I wrote with the guy, he hadn't had any #1 hits, but then I found out later she's had quite a few #1 hits. I'm glad. I like to be good. So who wants to hear a song that I wrote with a guy who didn't have any #1 hits when I wrote with him, but he went on to have several? I feel like doing the songs I haven't done in a long time. There's a lot of songs I feel like doing, Oh, Christian, thank you. Golden boxing gloves. And a Heart Me. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, when you send a Heart Me, you become a member of the fan club. So thank you so much for joining the fan club, Christian. Emily, how are you? Your secret diary is here. So I'm going to do a song that I have not played in a really long time, and I hope I remember how it goes. I can't remember the intro. He caught her eye, she gave a smile. Before you know, they're on the floor to dance. Real slow. He says maybe we could grab a seat and have a drink and sit and talk a while before you have to go. Couple hours fly right by. He offers her a ride. Thank you, Christian. They wouldn't be the first. They sure won't be the last. For one night it might feel good to be a little bad. They're just two lonely people taking comfort in unoriginal sin. Ride home, they listen to the radio and hold each other's hand, not saying much. She wonders what would be the harm to wake up in his arms, and who knows, this might be love. As they pull into her drive, she says, come on inside. They wouldn't be the first, they sure won't be the last. For one night it might feel good to be a little bad. They're just two lonely people taking comfort in unoriginal sin. They wouldn't be the first, they sure won't be the last. For one night it might feel good to be a little bad. They're just two lonely people taking comfort in unoriginal sin. They're just two lonely people taking comfort in unoriginal sin. Oh, that's too bad. But the thought counts. I'm not going to say it's the thought that counts, because that implies that the actual giving doesn't count. But the actual giving counts a lot. But the thought counts too. I got to be honest, you know. But you know, a heart means only one coin. Thank you so much, Carter. So the guy, well, I actually wrote that with two guys. That's a three-way co-writing. I don't have that many of those, but I have a few. But so I had this friend in Nashville who was a staff writer. He got a staff writing deal with a successful publishing company, and they connected him with this other guy who had a staff writing deal. So I was the only non-staff writer in the room. But the second guy, the guy he brought in, ended up having a whole bunch of #1 hits. So I shouldn't say that, because now you say, well, of course it's good. You wrote it with a guy who had #1 hits. But it was my idea. So, oh, I have many of them recorded. That one's not recorded. I can't record all of them. I don't have time. But I record a lot of them. I have a current single, which I did. Oh, let me play you my upcoming single. I was going to play you the song I wrote with the 2-time Grammy-nominated songwriter, but let me play you my upcoming single instead. Because this is the one that I wrote by myself. If I play you the one that I wrote with the 2-time Grammy-nominated songwriter, you'll say, well, of course it's good. You wrote it with the 2-time Grammy-nominated songwriter. The Moon one. I have several Moon ones, actually. Slow Down Moon. I have In the Moonlight. I have Slow Down Moon. But I want to do my upcoming single. Romy, you were here the other night, weren't you? Didn't you ask me if I remembered you earlier? Or the last time you were here? The upcoming single. I played the new single already. The current single is called 2 Lives. The upcoming single is the one I'm about to play. It's coming out on July 17th. But, you know, if you sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter, you will get it a week before everybody else. So go to my website, sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter, and you will get my next single before everybody else. Oh, Christian, a Galaxy! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much! And 6 roses. Oh, 8 center rows also. Oh, you know, this window is in my way, so I can't see what people are sending me. Oh, this is... Thank you so much. H for the rose, Christian for 6 roses, then a galaxy, then 27 plus 17, letting in my head. That's 44 more roses. Thank you so much. So let me play my upcoming single for you. I did 2 lives earlier. That's my current single. So my current single is called 2 Live. But you know, if I get a play for you, I'll play for you whatever you want. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. This is my upcoming single, again, coming out July 17th. But if you sign up for the Seth Has newsletter, you'll get it a week early. And I think you're going to really love the final recording. I'm really excited about it. It's more than a hurtful word you spoke. It's the promises you broke. And all the boundaries you ignored. And how you took and took some more. I can lecture you till I turn blue, but the real truth burns like hell. When I say that you're the one to blame, I'm talking to myself. The misery you put me through are things that I allowed you to. You fooled me once and fooled me twice. Still, I stayed and paid the price. I can swear at you till I turn blue, but the real truth burns like hell. When I say that you're the one to blame, I'm talking to myself. I lost my self-respect. I've had time to reflect. Now I'm taking back my life with an overdue goodbye. I can grin at you till I turn blue, but right now I'm proud as hell. So when I say I found my way, I'm talking to myself. When I say I found my way, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. By the way, I have not mentioned, so that's my upcoming single, coming January 17th, July 17th. And again, if you sign up for the Seth Has newsletter, you will get it a week before everybody else. And I have not mentioned that I do this on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. Pretty much every time, except I had to miss a Thursday like 3 or 4 weeks ago because my daughter got married and I had to go to her wedding. So that was so exciting. But normally I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And you know, I'm so embarrassed to say that I did not write a song for my daughter's wedding. I just didn't even think of it. I don't know why. I was so nervous about the wedding, actually. Because, you know, I have this chronic fatigue, which I haven't mentioned yet. But I actually have a limit on the number of songs I can do. It's not a set limit, but I have to kind of play it by ear because there's something called post-exertional malaise, which is malaise that happens after exertion. So people with chronic fatigue, our bodies have this threshold. And if we exceed it, we go what's known as a crash. But you don't know you've exceeded it until it's too late. So I kind of have to. So after I'm done with songs, I usually stick around though because I hate ending the live. So I stick around for what we call yappy hour. And I don't just talk. See what I'm doing now? I'm playing guitar and yapping. So I'm actually performing yap music. So I actually hang around for yappy hour where I perform more yap music for you. Hey, Jay Bassett. JB, oh yeah, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you, Bungle. So we are getting close to the follower goal. I think if we get 4 more new followers, we will see the bouncing pumpkin animation on the screen. Every 100 coins, we get Superman because you are super. Every 500 coins, we get sparkles because it's like fireworks. And every 5,000 likes, we get the heart animation. So I've talked about several songs. So I played the song earlier, Another War Story, and I mentioned that I got 3 songs out of that song. I want to play, so there's a line in that song. It says, I'm shell-shocked and I'm hurting, but I'm standing tall. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. And I thought, I really like that line. In fact, I like it so much that it ought to be its own song. So I created, Now and Then. You know that song. Well, Now and Then's another, I could do Now and Then. I haven't played that in a really long time. Should I do Now and Then? I was going to do With Every Tear That Falls. Thank you, CJR, for the follow. Okay, we got to take a vote. Should I do Now and Then, or should I do With Every Tear That Falls, which came out of the song I played earlier, Another War Story? Now and Then's on the album. It's on my, I say my first album. Actually, technically, I can now say my first album, because I actually have a second album that's out there, and I have not done anything to publicize it, because I really only wrote it. I only really released it for administrative purposes, so I didn't promote it. There is a link. I don't even know if I've ever publicized the link to it. So I can't say my first album. Now and Then is on my first album. But With Every Tear That Falls was a single I put out last year. Now and Then first. It sounds like 2 people know that song. Is that true? 2 people really know that song? I'm impressed. Thank you. I'm honored that you know my music well enough to request that song. This almost, I almost forgot to put this on the album. I was, putting together this album, and I thought, okay, I'm going to do 10 songs. I ended up doing 11 because I almost forgot the best one. But this is another one. I was like, some of the songs were brand new. There were some songs that I wanted to release for years, and then there were some I was just writing them while I was doing the album. And this one I had written like 10 years earlier or more, maybe longer than that. And I'd almost forgotten about it. But there was a music industry person who heard my work tape. It wasn't a demo. It was just a work tape that I did at home on a little portable cassette player. And people used to make fun of my voice, believe it or not. And he heard me play my work tape. And he goes, "You should sing on more of your demos. You have a really good voice." And he's the first person in the industry who ever told me that. So I ended up remembering that song and said, "Oh yeah, I got to put this on my album." So here it is. You say that we should meet sometime for coffee. Start off fresh and find out how we feel. My lips feel like they're crying out to kiss you, but my heart holds wounds that time still hasn't healed. I've moved along, I've even had a fling or two. Still I admit, in spite of all you put me through, now and then I still think about you. Now and then I want to call your name, hold you in my arms the way I used to way back then. But there's a world of pain, a world of change between now and then. I guess it's nice nice to hear you say you miss me. I missed you more than life the day you left. But you chose him and I chose to keep living. Now I get along just fine here by myself. I'll find the strength to fall in love again someday. When I get to the point where I don't have to say, now and then I still think about you. Now and then I want to call your name, hold you in my arms the way I used to way back then. But there's a world of pain, a world of change between now and then. Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. I want to hold you in my arms the way I used to way back when. But there's a world of pain, a world of change between now and then. Thank you, AW. Well, now if I do that other song I was going to do, With Every Tear That Falls, that would be 2 sad songs in a row. So I don't know if we want to do 2 sad songs in a row. Oh, hey, JB. Oh, you know what? Maybe I actually have to stop doing songs. I didn't realize I've gone this long, and I'm starting to remember the fatigue. But there's one more song I should do, and this is another. Well, With Every Tear That Falls is a sad but hopeful song, and so is this one. So I've been working on recording this other song. So I played my upcoming single, and I have 2 other ones that. Well, this one might be the one after that because it's already recorded. So let me do one more song, which is literally about one more song. By the way, we haven't hit the live goal yet. Thank you, Mel. How are you? Oh, we did meet the live goal. I just said we haven't met it when we did meet it because Mel said to play for you. Oh, my goodness. We made the live goal. Thank you so much. I'm going to reset the goal now. What should I reset it to? Oh, shoot. I just closed the live goal tab. So what should I reset the live goal to? And Mel, I'm going to give you, since you contributed to the live goal. Oh, it's saying set up a new goal. What should I set it to? Should I do the same goal? Should I do the same thing? Oh, here's one like right in front of me. This is weird. I've never seen this before, but I need your input. What should the live goal be? All right. I don't know if I should make it more ambitious or less ambitious. Let's just see if we can get a hand heart. Okay. Let's go with a hand heart. Just one. But Mel, since my live goal was play for you and you gave me play for you, I want to play for you. So if you have a specific song, whatever I want, okay, I'll take that as a request. Whatever I want. I like that request, actually. Because I was going to play the song that I've been working on recording. And if this is going to be my last song, if I'm going to do one more song, I should do the song about literally one more song. And I like this one because it's sad, but it's hopeful. It has I like to do this. I like to write about things that are, struggles of some kind, with the theme of always finding a way to move forward. That's always important to me. There's a hill I don't feel like climbing. There's a word I don't feel like rhyming. no roses to stop and smell. Got no stories left to tell. But when there's nothing left to say and all inspiration's gone, as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. Look for ways to push on forward, or just let myself be transported. There are words and there are sounds out there waiting to be found. And even when I've lost my way and everything feels wrong, as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. When the fire seems to fade and I start to feel afraid, it all comes down to faith. I look for ways to keep on going, eyes and ears and heart wide open. I know I'll always have a chance till I've danced my final dance. When there's no music left to play, I keep the switch turned on. 'Cause as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. When there's no music left to play, I keep that switch turned on. 'Cause as long as there's another day, there's always one more song. Thank you so much. So that song, oh, thank you. I really appreciate the comment and the follow and the share, link and question marks. Thank you so much. So I'm Seth Hillary. I do this on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. New York time. Also, this coming Friday. So I've been in this tournament through Talenter Agency. It's the Neon Tidal Wave Tournament. It's 4 Fridays, and it's one 5-minute battle against 3 other creators. I came in last place. I came in 4th out of 4 on this past Friday, but I'm moving on to the next round anyway. So this coming Friday at 8:45 p.m. sharp. I hope you can come and support me and help me not come in last. If I can't win, at least I want to not come in last, but I hope maybe we can win. It's a team effort, so be there if you want to come support me. You got to be there early because it's a 5-minute battle. If you're late, you'll miss it. It's this Friday at 8:45 p.m. New York time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mel. Thank you so much, Palmer. I wish I could do more songs. Thank you for the follow. Oh, we must have got I wasn't watching the screen, but I guess, did we see the pumpkin? We saw the pumpkin, right? We got 31 followers. So that will be, I played my upcoming single, which is called Talking to Myself, which, by the way, you can pre-save. There's a link on my website. Also, if you sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter, that song's coming out on July 17th. You'll get it a week early if you're on the Seth Heads newsletter. And I'm really excited about the way the recording came out. I really think you're going to love the recording. I am going to post some clips of it. I think I might have posted one already. But thank you so much. Well, as you know, if you've been here before, usually after I run out of not energy, like when I feel like I'm past reaching my exertion threshold and I can't do any more songs, I still usually like to hang around for Yappy Hour, where I don't just talk, because I'm playing guitar and yapping. And therefore, I'm not just talking, I'm performing yap music for you. So Yappy Hour, we do yap music. Oh, I'm so glad you'll be here Tuesday also, and Friday. And thank you, Mel. Wait, did we pin Palmer's comment yet? No, we didn't pin him. I'm going to go in order. Thank you so much. So what should we yap about today? You know, I've been yapping about some of the songs that I've been writing. I like to yap about my songs. So that song, you know, I've actually written, I have another one that I just wrote. I'm not finished with it yet. I haven't finished the music. I kind of have it in my head, but I haven't figured it out on the guitar yet. But I have all these songs, like whenever I feel unmotivated. I've had several songs that I've written about when I just don't feel motivated, you know, to write songs. I have one of them is released already. It's called Fear of an Empty Page. And there's one that's on my website, but I haven't released it yet, which is I was feeling so depressed. I was just too depressed to do anything. And, you know, and I knew I should have been writing songs, and I didn't feel like writing one. So I wrote a song literally called I Don't Even Want to Write This Song, but I wrote it. So both, actually, that song and Fear of an Empty Page are similar, only one is about being depressed and one is about anxiety. But both of them, you know, I move forward, always moving forward through all these songs. So that one, again, I wasn't feeling motivated, and I just thought, okay, let's turn that into another song. But this new one that I have been working on, there's no negative part of it. It's just, I skipped the negative part, and I went right to the, you know, it's really literally called I'm Gonna Write a Song. So I have several songs about writing songs. I have another song about writing songs, which started out as a songwriting exercise. And I've played that one. I play that one fairly often. It's a sing-along. You all heard my sing-along? It's called Sing It With Me. That one came out so good. So I was, you know, I went to music school. When I first decided that I wanted to be a songwriter, I was smart enough to know that I don't know enough about songwriting to actually try to be a songwriter. So I went to the library. I thought, is there some school I could go to that teaches songwriting? And I was living in Massachusetts. And I went to the library and I found, oh, there's a school in Los Angeles called the Grove School of Music, and they teach songwriting. So I went to Los Angeles. And I went to the Grove School of Music. And I forgot where I was going with this story. I totally forgot what the point of the story was going to be. Somebody remind me what I was talking about before I started that story. Oh, and I'm pinning, let's see, Mel has so many nice comments. I'm going to pin this one because she did the live goal. I was talking about, okay. I was talking about writing songs about songwriting. So I went to the Grove School. One of the classes there was a class on arranging. It was a good class. But like 30, 40 years, however many years later, 40 years later, 30, 40, whatever, I was, you know, when I was in college, this is another tangent, I got accepted to my dream school. And I regret that I didn't take it seriously enough. And I partied too much. I have a song, well, not about that, but starts off about that. And then there was this website that started called Coursera, where like some of the top colleges in America were offering free online college level classes. And I thought, so I made a hobby of taking these classes for a couple of years. They ruined that site, but it's really not as good anymore. Of course, they had to start charging money for it, but it was free back then. You can still take the classes for free, but the whole format is not as good as it was. So I was on that site, and I saw Berklee College of Music was offering an arranging class. I thought, oh, now that I'm recording my own music, oh, we got another 20,000 likes, so we got the heart animation. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I thought maybe it's a refresher. It's free. I'll take a refresher course on arranging. So I took the first. I read the I listened to, it was videos. There are videos, and then they have assignments. And wait, did I even watch any of the videos? I forget if I watched a video or I just read the instructions. But the assignment was, so next week we're gonna bring in a song and we'll work on blah 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 blah. I'm like, I don't have a song to bring in. And for me, somebody asked me earlier how long it takes to write a song. There are some songs I've dashed off like so fast, but usually not. More often than not, it takes me days or weeks. Or sometimes I write the song quickly, but then it's like I gotta rewrite it before it's really, at the level that I feel comfortable. So I thought, all right, let me just dash off this thing really quick. It's not gonna be a real song. It's just gonna be like a verse and a chorus. And so I started this thing, and when I just started writing lines about writing a song. And then when I got to the chorus, I came up with this idea, and I thought, never mind the exercise. This could be a real song. I ended up dropping the class. I ended up writing the real song. It's called Sing It With Me. And it's a really fun sing-along, which I have released. It's out there. So Carter, I do all original songs. So if you want to discover new music, you're in the right place. Although right now we're doing Yappy Hour. I'm performing yap music for you as I play the guitar and I yap because I have chronic fatigue. I forgot to play that. I always got to play that whenever I mention chronic fatigue because I wrote a song about that. And that's the intro. Thank you, Tyler. I love you too, and I'm going to pin your comment. So Friday, I'm on at 8:45 p.m. New York time, and it's a 5-minute battle. So if you're late, you'll miss it. So please come early. Come I'm going to go live probably 8:30. Is Michelle still here? No, I guess not. So 8:30, 8:45 sharp. So be early. Like I said, I'm going to start my live at 8:30, or maybe even earlier than that. So come 8:35 at the latest. Don't be any later than 8:40. Oh, thank you, Tyler. So are you, I'm sure. So Jesse, I've been mentioning that I have chronic fatigue. I have long COVID, which left me with chronic fatigue. That's the intro to the song that I wrote about it, called Long Haul, because long COVID is known as long haul COVID also. But the problem with chronic fatigue is something called post-exertional malaise. And if somebody with chronic fatigue overexerts, we get what's called a crash. The problem is we don't know until we don't know how much exertion we can handle until it's too late. So I usually try to do songs for an hour. I actually went over tonight by quite a bit. It's really great. I'm happy I did that. I guess I took a longer than usual nap ahead of this live, so maybe that's why. But that's why I do Yappy Hour. And I hang around and I perform yap music, which is what I'm doing now, because I'm yapping while playing guitar, so it's not just talking, it's a performance of yap music. And thank you, Emma, for the follow. Wait, what does that comment say? Lives hit you. Oh, well, I'm so glad, Nebulon. You need, wait, did I miss something? I have a really good way of tuning. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Thank you so much. I am going to pin your comment too. And if you say something nice, you may end up getting your comments pinned. And you'll become world famous among the people who are in this live. I'm so glad you love the happy hour. And thank you, Zoe, for the follow. So, what was I saying? I was saying something. Must have been very important because I can't remember what it was. Oh, you need those because I have no idea how to tune. What is? I missed something. What do you need? Whatever you need, I will do my best. Tell me. But I have a really good way of tuning. It's foolproof. My guitar has a built-in tuner. But even if it didn't have a built-in tuner, there's a guitar tuner app I have on my phone. It's the Fender Guitar Tuner app, made by the Fender Guitar Company. And it's a pretty good app. It's really easy to use. There's, a free version and a paid version, but the free version does everything I need. Because the paid version, there's a thing that a lot of guitarists do, and I have never even tried to learn how to do it. Maybe I should. But there's something called open tunings or alternate tunings. So, I use the standard tuning on every song. Oh, there is one alternate tuning that I have used a couple of times called drop D. That's the easiest of the alternate tunings. You just drop the E string down a full, two half steps or a whole step, and then so the bottom E becomes a low D. That's really good if you have like a rock song or in the key of D. It has to be in the key of D or else there's no point in doing drop D. But if you got a rock song in the key of D, sometimes that drop D tuning can really be great. Or a blues song, I guess. Oh no, we'll come back. I'll see you again. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10. And this Friday, I have the tournament at 8:45 sharp. And if you want to come and support me on the tournament, remember it's only a 5-minute battle, one single battle. And it starts at 8:45 p.m. New York time this Friday. But otherwise, my regular time is Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. New York time. I'm not in New York, but I'm near New York. But even if I was in, let's say, if I was in Maine, I could still say New York time because everybody knows New York, right? And the reason I don't say Eastern time is because, believe it or not, A432, why? Oh, I know there's some special thing. It's supposed to be this special frequency. Is that why A432? But now I totally lost my train of thought. Once again, I always lose my train of thought because I literally have ADHD. I'm not just saying that. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm ADHD," and they're just kind of, But I've been diagnosed. So I literally have that. Why do I look AI? What about me looks AI-ish? I thought because I have the background dark, people think I look like AI. So I went live a few times with the background light. And people still said I look like AI. So go figure. But, there's a reason I have the background dark. The last 2 times I went live, I had the background like this. I had it like this. But I have discovered, I know that I had it like this. Wait, let me show you what. And I had this light on. So I had it like this. I can't see. I had it like this. So one might think, yeah, that looks great. But guess what? Not even half the number of people, whenever I have the background dark, I have discovered that more people join the live. Yeah, that happens. The fingers hurt, especially if you're beginning. It goes away eventually. Well, actually, my fingers still kind of hurt sometimes when I play the guitar. But you don't notice it after a while. But you get calluses. Yes, you do get used to it. So you just started playing guitar, both of you? Do we have two beginning guitar players in this live? Is that what I'm hearing here? What did that? Oh, no, wait. It's really sad that people have to ask if this is AI. It's like AI has ruined everything. It's like we can't even trust like what we see anymore. You got a person coming on, just going live with an acoustic guitar, and people can't even trust that it's a real person. That's so sad, isn't it? AI is ruining the world. Oh, 7 months. Awesome. You must be a pro by now. Well, I have to admit, I actually use AI for, not to write my songs, but for other stuff. Should I admit that I use it for my album covers? I have to use it for my album covers. Otherwise, I gotta hire somebody to do my cover art. And people might say, "Well, it's not real art." But you know what? I'm a musician. I'm not a graphic designer. So I think I am perfectly okay. So actually, I have hired people to do my cover art for me. There's a website called Fiverr where you can find people to do cover art. So I've hired people and I paid them to do cover art, and then I realized they're using AI. So if I'm going to hire somebody to use AI, I might as well just use AI myself. Okay, soccer player, I'm so glad you're here. And what else do I use it for? I use it to look things up. Gemini especially is really good at looking things up because it's Google. So Gemini is really great at looking things up. So whenever I need to look something up, that's the easiest way to look things up now. And I used it to I actually have this. I don't know how to say this. No, I better not even try because it's going to sound like something bad is happening. Well, something bad is happening, but it's not that kind of something bad. But I use it to solve certain problems. Oh, my shower I had a problem with the shower. I couldn't fix it. My drain, no matter what I did, my drain kept getting clogged. So I asked AI to help me, and it helped me figure out it, and I fixed my shower. That's the kind of thing. Oh, well, thank you so much, Abdirahman? Mohammed? I'm not sure. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but thank you so much. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Abdirahman. Thank you, Jesus, for... Oh, no, that's Jesus Lover. I couldn't tell if that was Jesus or, but I guess it's Jesus Lover, not Jesus Lover. It could be Jesus Lover. Jesus Lovero. But Jack is here. Welcome. So I'm Seth Hillary. I do original songs and yap music. Right now it's Yappy Hour, where I am performing yap music for you. You think I'm just talking, but no, I'm playing guitar and yapping. Therefore, this is a performance of yap music. Yes, happy hour. But you know what? I've been on here a long time. This is one of my longer lives. I may have to end pretty soon. And now I see that there were fewer people than there were 10 minutes ago. So that might be the clue, the cue and the clue to end the live. So I'm threatening to end the live now. Now, if we hit the live goal, I might go for a couple more minutes. Oh, I'm so glad. Does what have any meaning? I saw a post of you singing that they're trying to divide us. Absolutely. I have a... That has a lot of meaning, actually. So, I know which one you're talking about. I actually played that song tonight. Follow the money. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided. Yeah, because, there are like all these media outlets that are just like manufactured outrage. And in particular, when I was writing that, I was thinking especially about like Fox News that just like comes up with all this things to scare people and get them outraged and scared and angry. So that song talks about, okay, so why are they doing that? There's a reason they're doing that. And I have several songs about this, actually. I've written a bunch of songs about this, but that one in particular. So in the second verse, I know I mentioned some things in the second verse that I guess people wouldn't know what I'm talking about unless they really follow current events. So I guess my hope is they'll like become curious about what I'm talking about. But oh, my phone is dying. I thought my phone is plugged in, but apparently the plug is not plugged in. So it's draining the battery. Oh no! How can I get this plug plugged in so it's not draining the battery? Oh boy, hold on a second. Oh, my phone is dying. Okay, I can't fix it while I'm live, so I might as well just turn it off. So they do this to elect politicians who are going to cut taxes for rich people, and there's one party that does that in particular. They just cut taxes for rich people and for corporations, and you know which party that is, right? So the second verse talks about that, and then it also mentions that the same party. Okay, it says there's a line. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll just say the second verse. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favored party cuts their taxes. So you know which party that is, right? And then it says, their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians. Because that's really all a super PAC is. Now, I know that's maybe an obscure reference, but I'll tell you what that means. So there was a notorious Supreme Court decision back in, was it 2008 or 2010? 2010. I can't remember the year, but one of those back then. So I think it was 2010. It's known as Citizens United. It was one of the most destructive there's been a lot of destructive Supreme Court decisions, but that one is right up there, where they decided there should be no limits on campaign spending. So that means corporations and billionaires can legally bribe politicians through what is known as a super PAC. And that's an acronym. PAC, P-A-C, Political Action Committee. So that's what that line means. And it turns out that oh, thank you, H, for the roads. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So it turns out there were, the Supreme Court, there are 9 judges. And it was a 5-4 decision to eliminate all limits on campaign spending. And all 5 of the judges who voted to do that were appointed by presidents, or nominated, I guess technically they were nominated by presidents from that same party that cuts taxes for rich people. And I don't know if I should name parties or if you know it's clear what I'm talking about, but it's the party that starts with the letter R. And so the other party, the one that starts with D, has proposed it would take a constitutional amendment or a new Supreme Court to overturn that decision. Because they decided corporations are people and money is free speech. Money is speech, which is clearly wrong. Money is an amplifier of speech. It's not speech. But that's what they decided. So it would take a constitutional amendment. And the other party, the one that starts with D, has actually proposed constitutional amendments to so they can limit the amount of money in politics. But the party starting with R constantly always blocks that. So one party wants to limit money, and the other party wants unlimited money in politics. Well, thank you so much, Emmett. So that's what that song is about. And I have like a bunch of songs. So I have this new one that I played earlier tonight, which I thought was done, but now I got this musical. Maybe you can tell me your opinion. I got this chorus, and I can't decide what the order of the chords should be at the beginning of the chorus. All right, well, I have been, if I can make it, my dream is to be able to go live 2 hours each time. I've been 1 hour and 46 minutes. I've never made it to 2 hours. I came really close a couple of weeks ago. I was like at 1 hour and 56 minutes or something. I only needed 4, but I was so tired. I just had to lie. It's like, it's only another 3 or 4 minutes. No, I gotta go lie down. It's, it's my health. Oh, thank you, Bobby, for the follow. I know, that's really great, Mel. I'm really glad that is happening. But still, money controls most of the time, like 9 out of 10 times. I just read this the other day. 9 out of 10 times, the candidate with the most money wins. 9 out of 10. Didn't happen in the last presidential election, unfortunately. But well, I won't argue with that, Emmett. We're in agreement on this. I also have a song that I don't do very often because it has been misinterpreted in 2 different ways. I have a song called One Great Nation. And the funny thing is, everybody that I know who is on the left, we all want to make America great. That's why that's why we vote the way we do. And that's why we believe what we believe, right? We want to make America great. And they try to co-opt that, and they're ruining America. And I want to make it great. So I wrote this song called One Great Nation, which talks about what I think is the way to make America great. And I hesitate to play that song always because some people hear it and it says that's how we make America great. Some people hear that and think that I'm, on the other team. But I also submitted the song to a professional guy who claimed to be the indie music guru. He said, I'll do a review of your song. So I sent him the thing. And he gave me a 1-word. It really pissed me off. He gave me a 1-word review. He said, America. Like he heard the song and he thought it was like a Lee Greenwood. He equated it to Lee Greenwood. It's like, did you even listen to the words? And I had tried to argue with him. And I unfortunately got flustered and failed to correctly state my case. But it's like, how could you? I mean, I guess if you only listen to the chorus and you're not really paying close attention, yeah, it would sound like a Lee Greenwood song. But if you listen to the words, it's like totally not that at all. So I have several songs about that, Mel. So I have one that came out earlier this year called "We Don't Want to." Have you heard that one? You can hear it on my website or on Spotify. It's called "We Don't Want to," and it's oh no, thank you for the hand heart. I didn't even see that. That came a while ago. Sorry about that. Sorry I missed it. I know I should be looking over there constantly, right? I should always be checking. Hey, Michael. I started today's live with several political songs. So "We Don't Want to" is a satire mocking the willful ignorance of those people. And then I have one that it's really new. It's like I said, it's not even, I thought it was done, but now I'm not sure. It's called "Pay Attention or Pay the Price." And I did play that this evening, but I'm still like trying to figure out whether I should switch the order of these two chords. It's funny, music is a great way to spread the word. So like last week, somebody made a comment, not here, but on one of the other places. I'm a multi-streamer. On one of the other places, I was in the middle of a political song, and somebody commented, "Music and activism don't mix," and I was like, that has to be one of the most objectively false things they could have said. I also have a song that came out this year called "Liars in Charge." That's my, I guess, not my current single. I think it was the one before that. Oh wow, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. If I can stay live for 8 minutes, I'm glad you liked it. So I did "Follow the Money" earlier, which I explained what that's about. What else? Oh, I actually started with the song. I wrote this back in 2015. I started with it. I haven't been playing it a lot. I wonder if it's maybe it's not current anymore because some of the things it says. But I started with one called "Broken Promised Land," which is on my first album. Oh, by the way, this is from my new song. That's from "Pay Attention." That repeats throughout the song. Well, you know what? Now it's showing 0 people in the room. Oh, now it's back up to 3. But since the room has emptied out, oh, now it's filling up again. Now it's filling up even more. Oh my goodness. It went from 0, now it says 6 people. Now it says 7 people. We're counting, we're going up. But I think it might be a good idea. I really would love to make it for 2 hours. But I wish I had the success of Randy Travis. I wish Randy Travis would have recorded one of my songs. But he didn't. Can you believe it? Can you believe that Randy Travis did not record any of my songs? You know who almost recorded one of my songs? I almost got my big break. There was, Joe Diffie? Joe Diffie almost recorded one of my songs. He had it on hold. And it's one of the songs people have asked for in my live. I play it fairly often. It's called "Dumb and Dumber." Tonight I played. So I have 2 songs with almost the same title. "Dumb and Dumber," which I wrote in 1994. And then Dumb and Famous, which I wrote last year, right after Dumb and Dumber came out. I played Dumb and Famous tonight, but not Dumb and Dumber. I know, Randy has a lot of nerve not recording my songs, but you know what? So does Joe Diffie have a lot of nerve for not recording my song. As a matter of fact, so does Garth Brooks, so does Faith Hill, so does like every major country artist has a lot of nerve not recording my songs. But so I think I'm going to actually, Jack, that's a really good question. I have no answer for that. I'm genre fluid. You know, every time I think about promoting my music, when I first started putting my music out, especially, I was taking these classes and watching videos on marketing, and there were two suggestions. Oh, thank you, Layla. Thank you so much for the rose. There were two suggestions that they always say. One is, okay, so find other artists in your genre. And I'm like, okay, I'm already lost. I don't have a genre. So how can I find other artists in my genre? And the other advice was find similar artists. Find some, artists that sound similar to you. And that's the same thing. So I started asking people I know in the music business and people out of the music business. I asked everybody, who do I sound like? And nobody can tell me, which I guess is a good thing because I don't want to sound like somebody else. But it makes it really hard to market yourself when the marketing is always based on your genre and who you sound like. And thank you, Mel, for the hat and mustache. Thank you so much. You're so amazing. I really appreciate you. So I forgot what I was saying. I always forget what I'm saying. What was I saying? Actually, I am a big Deadhead. I listen to almost nothing but the Grateful Dead anymore. But they actually are their own genre. And they actually do. So just by listening to the Dead, I listen to lots of genres. They do they started out mostly as a blues band. And then they started adding then they became a psychedelic band. I guess they were psychedelic blues from the beginning. But then they started doing this totally psychedelic music. Then they started adding a lot of country songs to their sets. Actually, they probably do more country songs than anything else now. But of course, they also do old-fashioned rock and roll. And then they do, more modern rock. And they do just kind of straight-ahead rock. And then they do funk and some disco. And then they do some jazzy stuff. And then they do some just space out music, just electronic music, electronic abstract music. Oh my goodness, if I can stay for another 2 minutes, I'll make the 2-hour mark. All right, I guess I'm gonna. So the Dead do a cover of Johnny Be Good. They do. How many Chuck Berry songs? They do 3 Chuck. They did. They don't do anymore because they're not around. But in their regular live rotation, and they were famous for their live concerts, there were 3 Chuck Berry songs in their regular rotation. So The Promised Land was one of them. Johnny Be Good and Around and Around. Those were 3 regular staples of the Grateful Dead. And also the Buddy Holly song, Not Fade Away. They took that song. They did some amazing stuff with that song. For a while, that was one of the best songs that they did. But then they started. Well, I don't want to know. I don't know if you want to go into the whole history of the Grateful Dead. They had the different eras of their existence. A lot of people think they were better in their first 12 years. And they were in a lot of ways. But in some ways, the last 15 years were better in some ways. Oh, Oh yeah, they are versatile, all right. But you know, everything they do, it sounds like, oh, I made it to 2 hours. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. 35 seconds, 20 more seconds. It'll be 2 hours. This will be a first. Well, it's already a first. I heard that TikTok really likes it when you go 2 hours. This will be the first time. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 hours! We did it, everybody! Woohoo! I know, isn't it amazing? Thank you so much. Happy 2 hours, everybody. I know you haven't all been here 2 hours, but now I wonder if the algorithm will reward me. But I wonder if I stay longer, it'll start sending a whole bunch of people, but I really can't stay much longer. I'm getting tired, so I probably have to go. But I made it 2 hours. Thank you, everybody. And thank you so much for all your support. Everybody who sent gifts, and Mel, especially, you helped me reach the live goal. And Christian, who was here earlier, he sent 2 galaxies and some other stuff. Can you believe it? He sent 2 galaxies. I know. I love getting a galaxy. It's when I get a galaxy, that's like, wow. Now my sights are set even higher. I want to get a leopard or something. Of course, I want to get a universe one of these days. So anyway, I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. And if we go over like we did tonight, then we go over. But I always try to do songs for an hour. I don't always make it, but I have made it most of the time lately. And then we do Yappy Hour. And also this Friday at 8:45 p.m., I'm in the 3rd round of the Neon Tidal Wave Tournament, the Talenter Agency Tournament. It's going to be a 1 5-minute battle against 3 other creators. I came in 4th out of 4 last time, so I hope on Friday you can come support me and help me win, or at least not come in 4th. And but it's only a 5-minute battle, and it starts at 8:45 p.m. New York time. So please come early, because if you're late, you'll miss it. So I'm gonna end the stream in some places. So good night.